Greetings everyone, today we'll be sharing a video of understanding price action in the financial markets. For beginners in trading, using indicators can make things easier. In this video, I use two indicators to guide you toward good entry points. Let's start by setting up the time frame. And let's select candlesticks and choose the M1 time frame. Next, we'll choose two indicators, fractal and zigzag. Let's quickly set them up. Go to the zigzag right now, choose the values. Okay, 5, 12, and 3. And then click on save. Next, we'll add two periods. It can be any two periods, okay, to the fractal. For the side, we'll use a bullish. You can use the color the best for you, a red color for bearish and green for bullish to avoid confusion. Save the settings right after that. Now let's choose a couple financial markets. These strategies work best when traded with the trend, not against it. When you trade against the trend, you typically lose. The time frame is set to 3 minutes and we start with an amount of $14. Okay, let's change that. $14. Now I look for a good entry. Once I find I'll explain my criteria. Blocks right here, guys, interesting. The price is currently forming candlestick pattern. However, it might be too late to enter now, so we wait for a pullback. Patient is key to financial markets. If the price is too high, waiting for a pullback can provide a bad entry point. I enter now at the same point where I get in the signal. Alright? Click on buy button. 3 minutes should be enough. We can wait for a pullback to the zones. Here are the entry criteria. Entry front indicators marks a lane on a arrow. It signals a bullish trend. Even if the marks down from the micro trends. If the price is in a reaction zone, it can rise or fall quickly. Wait for entry points and resistance or support zones for a better entry. This helps understand the market's movements and follow the trend to avoid losses. Let's wait and see how the first position plays out. Trend on EuroDBP, guys, alright? Hey, do you want to join a group where share signals and strategies that really work? And the best part, it's completely free? Then listen up. In my free group, I share various strategies, insights, and live operations. 100% real and transparent. I will never ask you for money and won't spend anything to join, alright? Want to learn how to earn more with operations? Click the link in the description or the first pinned comment and join the group now. See you there, guys. Position 1, as you can see, sometimes the fractal indicator gives false signals. Got $26 in that. Here's how the fractal works. When the price reaches a point and two candlesticks pass without a fall, it marks an arrow. Increase the period to 5 main safer entries, but it could be too late. It's interesting, guys, to trade this way, relying on reaction zones and enter bullish after a test. Okay, that is the best way to use that. Indicators like this help understand market's behavior, whether it's rising or falling, as you can see. The fractal signals potential reversals, entry points. Alright, look at that. We have an up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so now I will find a new entry, raising the amount right now that I'm gonna use together $20, and I will explain my entry based on current observation to the next entry. Alright, so let's clear all these lines, guys. Let's clear everything up. There's a resistance that seems unbroken. Okay, look at that. But I will wait. The price is making low and the fractal hasn't marketed yet. It might soon signal an entry to the upside, providing a good entry. It's important to supplement this with basic price action knowledge like support, resistance, and liquidate it. Okay, I'm going right now, guys, bullish because it's indicators and entry. Alright, watch closely it, right there, right, and click on the buy button at this moment. I was slightly delayed, but when the fractal marks, it signals a good entry. It's a 3 minutes trade, remember that. And when we see how it's play out, I'll add this to the favorites. I have a hammer candlestick right there. That's the pattern and engulfment pattern. Sometimes you might end late, but the key is to wait for the right moment. The key is the patience and just get a good analysis on the right moment to click on the button. Now let's wait for 3 minutes and see what will come. And look at that, guys, position 1 again. The price test and move it up. $37 in my amount. Okay, guys, sometimes look at that. Waiting for the right entry point is crucial. I've won again and will look for new entries. Okay, times is of the sense as the markets, and we're gonna wait for 10-15 to make the other one, right? And 15 minutes to the time frame, bringing volatility. Volatility may affect the strategy of the price action criteria. Look at that, this movement. Okay, it's better to take this step by step. All right, you need to pay attention. When you got this, we had a red fractal, a good sequence of red fractal right here. We have this zigzag, okay? And we'll look for the next entry. The payout has dropped today, so we'll avoid some pairs and look for better options. On EuroCAD, there's a cleared up trend. Let's use M5 candlestick right now, okay? M1 indicator bullish. My next trade, we're gonna use $25 and bullish, okay, buy button. Why bullish if an indicator says bearish? I'm following the trend. Price trend strong upwards. Testing multiply points without breakdown. The trend is cleared up, guys. Look at that. On M15 minutes on time frame, the contacts always care there's room to go up. The trend is strong, so the probability of win is higher. Alright, let's move that to the 15. Look, that's good and up trend. Okay, look at that. So the probability to keep going up, it's very high. Okay, let's see right now on M1. Look at that. I'm taking a change on point. If this is high, yes, but I trend. So we wait now 3 minutes to see that. Position 1 on EuroCAD, we have the third hit on, well, what? $47. In the total, $85. Currently, fractal signals an entry to the downside, but it will not enter because it would be against the trend. Always trade with the trend, never against its illness. You see a lot of exhaustion. In the case, yes, I might have taken this once. Pride has this for falls the second time when it falls. Alright, when I confirm the trend, it will already be present. The 3 minute candle indicators know now I didn't enter downtrend because I'm against the trend and I prefer to go up. Okay, we have to observe well, not when it ends, and the operation will be with an amount of $40. Okay, and well, I already started at 34, come to 85. If I lose of this one, well, it will be 45, but it will still have some profit left. Is that the right thing to go? What is the right thing to do? Right. In case of one, always think worst case scenario. Remember, risk management. And look that, we need to wait 9 minutes left to close. Okay, this video has practically no pause. They are observed for the beginners. The video was 10:05 and it's already 10:21. 16 minutes with 3 trades. Okay, watch Interact reaction at the points. From above that look, it's go back up, and it doesn't happen. Too bad because the entry point. Could be better, but I'm going to risk it. Euro GBP, right? Because here I would down fractal. Let's see. That already went my down, didn't it? Look, it's already go my down. So it's so bad, it's already market fractal. How it is mark fractal, okay? Remember the point and look, that's range. I would have gotten to pullback based on what I mentioned early. And look the delivery would have in the deal. When his hands is clear, when it's straight, when I should wait, okay? Here's a possible position to the downside. Bearish reaction zone, that is 2 candles that can. Well, it's already changed. If the other candle rejects, it could be that in 3 minutes for rejection. Because if I enter against the trend, that's why the bearish, not bullish. It's already validated the entry because if this was also the case. No, there's no rejection. Although here more than fractal should wait again. Or simply slow, also it can also be when I'm going to leave it. Okay? Let's wait a few seconds and click on it. I mean, the indicator is marking me to enter the downside. Alright? The analysis is telling me good. So that the current point is that good. Near this critical, this is a critical point. And that's the closest there it could act as, but it's just close near to the zone and then reacts. Yes. It could be if the next candle of the engulfment is confirming to me that the trends or the direction is correct. But our is guys in hiders, and that's going up. It was going up, but the macro, which is the big one, we're to M5. It's the one, okay? It's accumulation range possible that the price look it's not going through, and that's part of the resistance. That's retesting, and we said early. Like with the ranges, as much as possible direction zone, whether it's the downside to the upside. When, well, in the case the fractal was confirming, the second, well, watching this. Okay? The entry point in the range zone is important and crucial for the position to be win one. Remember that. 1 minute, guys, 4 seconds. Let's wait for that. Hey, wait a minute. Before I see the results of this trade, how about competing for a 100 account to test the strategy I taught in the video? It's simple. Leave a positive comment and join my Telegram group through the link in the description. Let's make the most of it. Position 1 again, guys, and look at that, $120. And this one, 74. If I had entry at the low 3 minutes, I would be winning. I mean, the analysis was correct to M5 zone marks the rejection. And the good zone in this one that was here, right? And the fractal zone also marks it for me. So well, that was correct way to get entry points. The zigzag helped me to understand how to look for resistance points, and here clear is a resistance. Look, it didn't happen, and of course, that's this low or that area. This low indicators to me the entry to the downside. Because the strength is gaining, the price make minimum, and that confirmed to me a good possibility with a trend. I don't know, you have to see what it does. Clear, it's a range. In the ends, it's a range, and the macro, it's upward. So $120, guy, $34 to $120. Well, if you like this video, I invite you to subscribe, leave a comment, to share your thoughts. See you in the next live broadcast of the YouTube channel. Have a happy day until to the next video. Bye bye.